Hey guys, so this will be a celebrity inspired hair tutorial, specifically talking about Miley Cyrus's kind of loose waves. I'll show the picture right now. Someone sent me this picture and requested a tutorial on how to achieve this. I'm going to show two ways you can get it. One is with the Conair Infinity clipless iron, and the other is with this Revlon kind of 3-barrel waver. So I love both of these. They're really great hair tools, and I'll show you how you can achieve the curls using both of these. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Infinity Conair clipless curling iron. This is the box it came in. I saved it, but I got this for my birthday. I absolutely love it. So my birthday was November 21st, so I've had a really long time to play around with it. It's a great curling iron, and it's a tourmaline, which means it's going to cause less heat damage. It's going to eliminate kind of the frizz you might get when you straighten or curl your hair, and it's going to leave your curls looking more kind of like shiny and manageable and like bouncy. And I love it. It says it heats up in 30 seconds, and it really does. And what I like about it is it has a little button on here so you can pick your temperature setting. It goes all the way up to 400 degrees. And you can make it go down as low as 310 degrees. So depending on how your hair curls, that's the temperature you should put it on. If you have kind of hard to curl hair, I would recommend putting it at 400 degrees. So yeah, it heats up really quickly. So as you guys saw in the picture, her roots and like the top half of her hair right above, like from her ears up, is straight. She doesn't have any curls or anything there. So I would recommend running your hair straightener over your hair, just in that section if your hair isn't naturally straight. But yeah. So now I'm just going to spray my entire hair with the heat protectant. Make sure you get it everywhere. And now I'm going to brush the heat protectant through my hair, because if you don't, it's going to kind of give you that crispy curl, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for kind of a loose wave. So just brush it through so you don't get that weird kind of curl. Okay, now you're going to section off your hair. Depending on the thickness of your hair is the type of section you should divide your hair into. I have pretty thin hair, so I only really need to split my hair into 2 parts. Make them equal sections, or as equal as you can make them, you know. But if you have thick hair, then maybe I would recommend doing 3 sections to your hair. And then just twist it up with a clip so it's out of the way. And now you're going to want to take pretty small pieces, about that big is good. And none of your curls should go above kind of where your ears fall. So you're going to take your curling iron and face it downward, and then just wrap the hair around it. And it's nice because this curling iron has a plastic tip, so you don't have to worry about burning your hands. You don't have to wear like a strange glove or anything like that. You can just rest your hand right on the tip and just leave it there for about 30 seconds should be good, because you don't want a really tight curl, but throughout the day your curls are going to fall, or throughout even the process of curling your hair. Like in the beginning, a curl might look very tight, but by the time you're done with your whole hair, it will look a lot looser. And then just let it go. Yeah, like this is even just pretty bouncy. And then you're going to repeat the process for your entire hair, taking equal size sections, and make sure you never go above where your ears are. So I'm just going to kind of speed up this whole clip so it's not really boring. Curl the whole under section. The one downside to this curling iron is I always feel like I'm turning it off. Like the buttons are on the outside, so if you just rest your hand here, like you'll be clicking buttons. So it's kind of a downside, but I guess you just need to pay attention to how you grasp the curling iron. So now I'm going to let down the next section. And curling your hair in sections like this is going to give more kind of depth to your curls than if you were to just do kind of the whole section or like a whole chunk of your hair at once. So that's why smaller pieces are also good. So I'm going to give myself kind of a middle part, and then split it into 2 halves, or it's 2 parts, because obviously a half is 2, but anyway. And then I'm just going to continue the process, and once again, don't go above your ears. go back and touch up any sort of curls that look a little too like flat for your taste, but that's kind of the look you want to go for. You don't want like tight ringlets. And then pick apart the curls that maybe are a little tighter than you want them to be. Run your fingers through it. You really want it to be kind of a loose wave in your hair. And then you want to take your favorite hairspray. I'm going to use the Joico Joy Mist Firming Finishing Spray. I love this hairspray. It's a little kind of travel size, mini size. I definitely want to get the full size bottle because it is a great hairspray. And then you're going to take your hand, put it right above kind of your ear and push your hair up and then spray this part of your hair. This is so it kind of has that body and volume, and like hold it up till the hairspray kind of dries. And do the same thing to this side of your head. And then just kind of play around with like your roots. You want a lot of body and volume at them. And then you can also spray your entire head where the curls are. I wear hair extensions, so I'm not going to spray it, but you don't want to apply too much hairspray if you're going to, because then you're going to kind of get that crispy curl, and that's not what you want. You want kind of the loose wave going on. But yeah, I really like how this came out. It's a really just fun look. Okay, so the crimper is heating up right now, but I already sprayed my heat protectant, brushed it through my hair, and split my hair into 2 sections. And now I'm just going to take pretty small pieces. And what I like about this is these barrels are a lot larger, so you're going to get a nice wave, and I'm going to hold it down. And you can't run it over your hair like a hair straightener. It needs to be like opened and then reclamped over your hair. Move it down, and you're going to do this to all of your hair. And you want to do kind of small sections so your hair has more depth and more body, and the curls kind of are more piecey. I don't know if you know what I'm meaning, but like if you were just use huge sections, there wouldn't be a lot of volume and texture to your hair. There's a lot more depth when you split the curls up. And now I'm going to repeat this process for the whole bottom part of my head, and then I'll come back and tell you what I do for the top half, because it's going to be a little different. Curls to come above your ears. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to hold the clamper down, just kind of right about here, but you don't want to hold it for too long, because you kind of want your curls to gradually build. Like if you have straight hair and then just a big curl, it's going to look awkward. So at the top section, you just want to hold it for a few seconds so the curls just kind of blend nicely. So you hold it only for a few seconds at the top, and then you move down and hold it for the normal amount of time towards the end of your hair. And you're just going to repeat the process till all of your hair is curled, but make sure that the closer to your roots, you don't hold it for very long and don't go above your ears. So that's just the other way you can get these kind of celebrity inspired, Miley Cyrus inspired curls. It's gorgeous. I love this hairstyle, and I love this 3-barrel waver. Whenever I was at school, my friends always asked me to do their hair with this because it gives such a nice kind of wave to your hair, very celebrity-like. And I know a lot of brands make that, but I've never seen one now that have barrels as big as this. A lot of times they're very small, so you're not going to get as loose of a wave. I mean, it is really kind of awkward and chunky, but I love the look it gives my hair. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any celebrity-inspired requests, leave them in the comments below. I'm actually going to do a Kristen Stewart-inspired look that someone requested, so you can either message me or, like I said, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.